Right here.
She did?
She did.
What's her last name?
Well, Stokes back then. Oh, thank you.
I know her dad.
Yeah.
Angie McGuire coached her, was his teacher back in the day.
Oh, really?
Angie was telling me the story one day that he would do this big thing with all of us, and he came up to her and she's like, hey, Miss McGuire. He's like, Miss McGuire? And then she's like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that she knew who Jordan was already.
Okay.
I didn't know that you were him.
Yeah. Well, I should have him come join me then sometime.
I think he played it. I'm pretty sure it was called. Angie taught a couple places, but I think it was Evansville.
Okay. I did that feature story for MLT News on Brian McMillan, the weatherman.
Yeah, it's a good job, by the way. I like that.
I'm trying to get him to come because he's a Terrace graduate. He did this back when he was a student.
I don't think he ever did play-by-play.
He did.
What did he?
He says he did. They ran a cable, a real cable in here from the library in here.
He threw on the first pitch at an Aqua Sox game. It wasn't very chatty. I was trying to chat with him. Not everybody's thinking, I guess.
Have a good game today.
I interviewed you back at the Meadowdale back. Good evening and welcome to the Terrace Team at Mountlake Terrace High School. The students, staff, and parents of Mountlake Terrace High School are proud to welcome you to tonight's game between the Shorewood Stingrays and the Mountlake Terrace Hawks. This game is being played according to the rules of the WIAA. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can also help promote sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. And now, here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. For Shorewood, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Maya Glasser. And for the Mountlake Terrace Hawks, a 5'9" freshman, number 10, Emma Schmidt. For Shorewood, a 5'6" senior, number 11, Bridget Cox. And for Mountlake Terrace, a 5'9" freshman, number 11, McKenna Davidson. For Shorewood, a 5'10" freshman, number 14, Elle Wheely. And for Mountlake Terrace, a 5'8" junior, number 12, Jordan Wagner. For Shorewood, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Clara Johan. And for Mountlake Terrace, a 5'7" sophomore, number 20, Jordan Stokes. For Shorewood, a 5'6" senior, number 23, Riley Deckman. And for Mountlake Terrace, a 5'2" freshman, number 30, Jalea Dyson. The head coach for Shorewood is Brandon Glasser, assisted by Daphne Baronio, Sabrina Lucier, and John Bennett. The head coach for Mountlake Terrace starts, assisted by Michael Darrington, Walt Antonich, Sanaya Zeron, the athletic trainer for the Mountlake Terrace Hawks, the sensational Sephora Dean. And now, if you would at this time, please stand and join us as we honor America with the national anthem performed by the Mountlake Terrace High School Band under the guidance of band director Darren Fall.
Hello, high school hoop fans, and welcome to Mountlake Terrace High School. It's Wednesday, January 8, 2025. Happy New Year! And Hawk TV HBN, led by faculty advisor Angelo Camo, is proud to present another webcast of Wesco League girls basketball action. Tonight, it's the Shorewood Stingrays facing the Mountlake Terrace Hawks. Hi everyone, my name's Doug Petrowski. So glad to be here tonight. Flying solo, but that's okay. We're going to have a great game tonight. Two evenly matched teams that are looking to continue, in the case of Mountlake Terrace, continue a strong season and a great week. They've had a great week so far. Shorewood will be looking to jumpstart their season a little bit, just 4-8 so far, but this is an opportunity for them to pick up a road win for sure. Mountlake Terrace is in the white, Shorewood in the blue, and we're underway. We'll get you those starting lineups again as we go here. Mountlake Terrace, as I said, in the white. Jalea Dyson with the ball, number 30 out on top. Ball gets knocked away, loose ball. Ends up into the hands of Riley Getman. Ahead to Bridget Cox, who puts up the first points of the night. Those other starters from Mountlake Terrace, Emma Schmidt is wearing number 10. McKenna Davidson is in 11. With the ball now, gets it stripped away. Jalea picks it up, goes in for the drive, and scores. Jordan Stokes is number 20, and Jordan Wagner number 12 for the Hawks. Coming the other way, Riley Getman puts up a shot for the Stingrays. Riley Getman, number 23. Clara Johan, number 22. Elle Wheely, number 14. Bridget Cox, 11. And Alex Mignona, number 4. Those are your starting lineups. That was Stokes with the drive. Gets fouled. We'll go to the line for 2. As I mentioned, Shorewood with an overall record of 4-8 this season. They're 2-2 in league play. They've been a district tournament qualifier the last few years. They might have to pick up a few more wins this year to sneak into this year's postseason district tourney. Jordan Stokes' first shot. It's up and in. Lines up the second. It is good. Shorewood with the ball. Bridget Cox. Over to Glasser. Inside to Wheely. No good. Rebound pulled down by Davidson. Dalia. Pass was a little too high for Stokes. It's a turnover.
Shorewood basketball.
That's a balloon too. Hey, you see it. It's a legend. Hey.
Shorewood, coached by Brandon Glasser. Been coaching the Storm Rays on and off for, seems like forever. The 6th season in his current stint as coach of the Storm Rays. Johan inside to Wheelie. And Wheelie gets the bucket. We're tied at 4. Dyson, Stokes, pass gets picked off by Getman. Up to Cox. Cox drops the lay-in. Storm Rays get their first lead. Dyson to the corner, keeps the dribble alive. Inside to Davidson. Her shot's no good. Cox coming the other way. She was thinking of pulling up, shooting. Instead, puts up a tough right-hander. It's no good.
Let's go. Cut, Emma.
Stokes comes away with the rebound up to Dyson. Dyson drives, gets fouled.
Foul called on number 3 Glasser, first personal. Second team foul on Shorewood.
That foul goes against Maya Glasser. Hawks retain possession. Davidson. Wagner sinks the 3 from the corner. Hawks regain the lead, and Coach Nick Starks wants a quick timeout. Starks will often take a quick timeout after a Terrace bucket. Go over plans. Nick Starks in his 6th season at the helm of the Hawks. Just a 30-second timeout. Good atmosphere tonight at Mountlake Terrace High School as the band is in the house for tonight's Wesco League matchup. Mountlake Terrace has an overall record of 6-5, 2-2 in Wesco League play. Storm Rays with the ball. Johan over to Glasser. Into Cox. Inside to Wheelie. Back out to Cox. Glasser drives, puts up a tough shot. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schmidt. Hawks ball. Wagner. Dyson. Dyson gets the screen. Tries to get it back to Davidson. Pass is picked off. Glasser the other direction. Goes up for a shot. And we'll go to the line for 2.
White, 11 with the push.
Shooting foul on number 11 Davidson. First.
Shot goes against McKenna Davidson.
Maya Glasser at the line.
Maya Glasser, senior with the Storm Rays. And first shot's up. No good.
Box out.
Yeah, that Glasser is a daughter of the head coach there at Shorewood.
All options. Read the court. Make that go.
Second shot is good. We're tied at 7. Dyson across midcourt.
Come get her, Emma. You're good.
Dyson.
Don't hold it.
Inside to Wagner. Up and good. Shorewood into the corner. Johan now inside in the lane to Cox. Cox puts up a shot. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Goes to Johan. Johan puts it back up and she scores. Dyson. Gives it up to Wagner. Wagner with the 3 ball. Stolen by Stokes. Gives it up to Dyson. Pulls it back out to Davidson.
Take your time.
Wagner. Stokes. Stokes will drive, put it up, no good. Rebound goes to Wheelie. Stormrays come the other way. Long shot by Getman, and it's good. Three-pointer for Riley Getman, her first points of the matchup. We're tied again at 12.
50.
Dyson across the 3 minutes to go mark here in the first quarter. Dyson gives it up to Schmidt. Davidson. Dyson can't control the hot pass. Goes into the backcourt. That's a violation against the Hawks. Coming into the game for the Stormrays, Vanessa Spadafora, wearing number 24. Stormrays ball. Cox for the Getman. Tries to get it inside to Johan. Got a whistle on the floor. And it's a foul against Jordan Stokes. Her first.
Second team foul.
Getman will handle the inbounds. Into Cox. Cox in a zone defense. In the lane to Cox. Shot is up and good. Oh, that was El Wheelie, the freshman, who got that bucket. Dyson gives it up to Wagner. Her shot is up and good. Jordan Wagner already with 10 points in this game. We're not even through with the first quarter yet. Getman, long three, and it's good. Wiley Getman. I hope the gym has extra nets because they're burning them up tonight at both ends of the court. Dyson. Wagner, another three, and it's good! Jordan Wagner, her third three-pointer of the first quarter with 13 points. This game is tied once again at 17. That's our fourth tie already here in the first quarter. If I remember right. 17-17. Neither one of these teams average a lot of points per game, but they're sure putting them up here in the first 8 minutes. Hot shooting on both sides also. Jordan Wagner already with 13 points for the Hawks in this one. Stormrays after the timeout bring the ball up. Cox. Wheelie out to Spadafora. Her shot's no good. Wheelie to Johan. Johan can't get it to drop. Hawks come away with it. Quickly up the other way. Stokes in the lane, puts up a tough shot, no good. Rebound goes to Spadafora. Up ahead to Cox. Cox will drive the lane, put up a left-hander, no good. Saves it, but right into the hands of Schmidt. Wagner, back to Schmidt. She's looking to drive, instead tries to get it inside to Davidson. Stormrays come the other way. Spadafora is up and good. Vanessa Spadafora with her first points of the game. Dyson. Dyson drives, gets the shot blocked. Ball ends up in the corner, chased down by Getman. Getman, no look pass over to Spadafora. Her shot's no good. Wheelie pulls down the rebound. Her shot's no good. Ends up into the hands of Davidson. Davidson to Stokes. Stokes tries to get it inside. Wagner comes away with it. Dyson. 1-4-5! That's Coach Stark that you hear yelling out instructions. Dyson puts up a shot. It's no good. Hawks will retain possession. There's only 2.6 seconds left here at the end of the first quarter. Hawks will have to come up quickly with something. Lily Martyr comes in for the Stormrays to see her first action.
Go corner hard. Put it up. Go corner hard now.
Wagner.
Now.
Wagner. Dyson will get an open look for a three. In and out. And that's how the first quarter will end, with the Shorewood Stormrays a 19-17 lead over the Mountlake Terrace Hawks. And a high-scoring first quarter for both these teams. Jordan Wagner leading all scorers with 13 points. Dyson had 2 and Stokes had 2 for the Hawks. Riley Getman 6 for the Stormrays. Bridget Cox with 4. Elle Wheeler with 4, just a freshman, but starter and playing significant minutes for the Stormrays. Clary Ohan with 2. Vanessa Spatafora off the bench for 2. And Maya Glasson has 1. 19-17 at the end of the first quarter. I mentioned that this game matches 2 teams, both with 2-2 league records. The winner will come away above 500 at this point in the season, as we have crossed the midpoint of the regular season. It's not too early to start talking about postseason play. The district tournament starts in early February. Shorewood begins the second quarter with possession. Cox in the lane, gets it outside to Spatafora. Getman, another long 3. This one rims off. Hawks come away with the ball. Schmidt out top to Dyson. Back to Wagner. She'll stop at the free throw line. Shoot. No good. Davidson pulls down the rebound. Her putback is no good, but she'll go to the line for 2. That foul goes against Lily Martin.
Go downhill.
McKenna.
Downhill at her. Good. That was a good
Her
drive.
first shot is no good.
Go, McKenna.
Davidson just a freshman. The Hawks started three freshmen tonight. There are no seniors on the Hawk roster. McKenna looking for her first points, and there it is. Drops that second free throw.
Talk it up.
Stormrays, Cox. Hawks at the free throw line gives it up. That was Spatafora. Her shot's no good. Cox again with the ball. Johan. Her pass knocked out of bounds by Davidson.
Knocked out of bounds by the Hawks. Still scoring.
Shorewood's plenty of time on the shot clock, 21 seconds. Johan, Cox. Johan out to Spatafora. She'll take the 3. No good. Johan had good position underneath, but her rebound resulted in nothing in the putback. Hawks come away unscathed. Dyson. Looks like Shorewood's in a zone defense now. 2.
Thank you.
Schmidt will take the long 3. It's no good. Davidson gets the rebound. Dyson over to Stokes. She's open for a shot. It's no good. Getman with the rebound, coming the other way. Up ahead quickly to Spatafora. She stops, shoots, and it's good. Dyson. Dyson to Stokes. Schmidt. Wagner is looking to shoot. Couldn't get a shot off. McKenna, Davidson. Stokes, she'll take the 3, and it's good! Jordan Stokes ties it up at 21 apiece. Spatafora in the lane to Cox. Good look, but shot's no good. Davidson, another rebound. She's becoming a force on the boards tonight. Her pass gets knocked out of bounds. Hawks will retain possession. We've got a whole whole host of new players coming in. We'll try to get those names to you here. And for the Hawks, Sabora Coffee, number 2, will handle the inbounds. Also in, 22 is Clara Lovelace, and 21 with the ball now is Kaifa. She'll drive and get called for the steps, which bewilders the Hawk coaching staff a little bit. But it's Shorewood's ball. Cox over to Glasser. Gallagher. Cox. And Cox, double dribble there. I mentioned Gallagher. That's Rose Gallagher, number 21, in for Shorewood. Seeing her first action of the night. Hawks ball, Dyson. Dyson looking for an opening in that Shorewood defense. They're back to a man-to-man now. Inside, but pass gets stolen by Getman. Up ahead quickly to Glasser. Glasser stops to set up the offense. Gallagher. Back to Glasser. Out to Cox. Inside to Gallagher again. Cox. Gallagher. Gallagher, double team. Gives it up. That was Martyr with the shot. It's no good, and the ball trickles out of bounds. And it'll go to the Hawks. 4:31 remaining here in the second quarter, and we're knotted up at 21. Good game tonight. Dyson. Kaifa in the lane. She likes to drive, puts up a tough shot. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Gallagher, who gets it ripped out of her hands. Hawks ball.
Wagner, twist them on. Wagner, go corner over there. Clara out.
That's Coach Stokes yelling out instructions to his team. Dyson with the ball. Loveless. Kaifa into the lane, picks up her dribble. Dyson. She's down low, gives it up to Coffee. Coffee will drive. Her shot is short. Battle for the rebound, and it's tied up. And Hawks will retain possession on the alternating possession rule. Back into the game for Shorewood is Clara Johan. And Elle Wheeler's back in for the Storm Rays. Coffee will take the 3. No good. Lovelace tries to save the ball. Coffee had to get that ball off quickly as the shot clock was running out. It ends up officially being a turnover. Shorewood ball. We had a blazing first quarter, but scoring has dried up a little bit here in the second. Getman. Glasser. Johan, she'll put up a shot. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
White 2 with the hold.
Shot. The foul goes against Samaya Coffee. Just her first. Clara Johan. Her first of 2 shots is up and good. Johan, a senior. There are 10 seniors on the Shorewood roster. I don't know of a team more experienced than that, boys or girls, in Wesco right now. 10 seniors on a 13-person roster. It's amazing.
Hey, let's go Horns again. Horns.
Johan's second free throw is no good. Hawks ball. Dyson. Kaifa. Dyson. They'll set up the offense again. Dyson gives it up to Coffee. She'll shoot a 2. It's no good. Loose ball. ends up with Shorewood. Getman over to Glasser. Glasser runs into Kafa, but the foul's going to go against the Hawks. Yeah, it goes against the mom, Kafa.
21 Kafa, first personal, second team foul on the Hawks.
Could have gone either way on that one, but foul goes against the Hawks. Shorewood ball. Dyson with the steal of the inbounds, quickly up to Stokes. Stokes almost stumbles, gets the shot off, no good. Battle for the rebound, still loose, ends up with Cox. Cox quickly up to Getman. Getman gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
White 21, hold, 2 shots.
Foul goes against Kafa. Riley Getman will be at the line. First one's no good.
Come on.
Getman, another one of the Shorewood seniors, lines up her second. It's up and good. Getman leads the Storm Rays in scoring with 7 points. And a double team on Dyson, and she gets caught with an over and back violation there at the mid-court line. Shorewood ball. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout called by Nick Starks
Don't forget the concession stand is open.
of the Hawks. I mentioned that the Hawks are having a good week. They won a road game on Monday. They beat Edmonds Woodway 48-35. Very good win for the Hawks. Edmonds Woodway had gone into that game with a record of 8-1, having a good season, and the Hawks entered that game on a 4-game losing streak. So it was a good turnaround for Nick Stark's squad to pick up that win over there at Edmonds Woodway. 2:35 remaining before halftime in this one. Shorewood ball. Getman. Getman gets the ball knocked away by Stokes. Shorewood retains possession though. Ball goes inside, gets knocked away. Hawks come away with it. Dyson. Ball. We'll get down to the final minute of the first half. Glasser over to Spadafora. Spadafora in the corner. Tried to get it to Martyr. Pass was a little offline. Hawks will regain possession.
Corner, stop! Low post, him up.
Hawks will try to cut into this 5-point deficit before halftime. Dyson put up the short jumper, and it's good.
Well, we need one.
Jalea, her first points of the second quarter. Cox will drive, put up a floater, and it's good. Bridget Cox. Hawks will have enough time here to get a shot if they're quick. Dyson, we're under 10 seconds. Inside to Davidson, puts up a shot, and it's no good, but gets fouled, much to the chagrin of Coach Glasser.
Shooting foul on number 14, we lead first personal.
Didn't want to see that whistle there with just 2.6 seconds remaining here in the half. They're calling it a non-shooting foul, amazingly. So
Connor.
it'll be inbounded on the baseline by Schmidt.
Roll, McKenna.
Hawks will have to work quickly here. Inside, ball gets knocked away. Martyr just covers up to end the half. And the half ends with Shorewood holding a 30-25 lead over the Mountlake Terrace Hawks. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with some recaps of what's been happening so far in the first half of this season. This is Hawk TV HBN. And we are back. You're watching Hawk TV HBN. Here at Mountlake Terrace High School, girls basketball action where the Shorewood Stingrays hold a 30-25 lead over the Mountlake Terrace Hawks. As I mentioned earlier, this is about the halfway point, just over the halfway point of the 2024-2023 season. Thought it'd be a good time to give a mid-season report on what's happening in Wesco League action, and most specifically with the Edmond School District teams. Of course, Mountlake Terrace girls right here, 6-5 so far this season. 6 wins, doubles their total that they had all of last year, and they haven't made the district tournament, postseason district tournament in a couple of years now. So they keep this up, they'll certainly be in the top 12 and get into that district tourney. But they've got some tough games ahead also. They still have 2 games against the Wesco leading Archbishop Murphy Wildcats. The Wildcats, even though they're 2A, are playing the 3A Wesco Leaf South Conference. They're 11-1 this season, looking very strong. Hawks still have to face them twice. Hawks still have to hit the road and go to Shorecrest and then face this Stingrays team once again over there at Shorewood High School. So they've still got a tough road ahead, but so far it's a successful season at this point for the Mountlake Terrace Hawks. In other girls basketball action, Linwood Royals 1-9 so far this season, 0-5 in Wesco League. They've a young team. There's more freshmen on that team than seniors, and they are struggling right now with a 7-game losing streak. Linwood Royals, coached by Eddie McFerrin, will try to turn it around here in their second half of the season get going. Happening over at Edmonds Woodway, Coach Quinn Manning is in her second season at the helm there at Edmonds Woodway. A superb player when she was playing high school at Meadowdale, now coaching the Edmonds Woodway Warriors. That's another young team also, just 2 teams on that roster. Coming off a season where they only won 7 games last year, they've already topped that total. They have 8 wins over there at Edmonds Woodway already. They're 8-2. A little bit of a tough team to figure out. When they went up against Archbishop Murphy, they got it handed to them. They lost that game 68-22. And then, of course, the game that they lost 2 nights ago to these Mountlake Terrace Hawks. I ran into Coach Quinn yesterday. She said that her squad got in some foul trouble and just couldn't switch their play and get going, and it was a struggle for them with only 35 points. So it was an off night for the Warriors 2 nights ago. So they'll try to pick it up and play on their way to getting one of those district tournament berths. And finally, Meadowdale Mavericks, first-year coach Benson Sims over there. Not only first year at Meadowdale, first year coaching high school basketball, although he's been in the gym his entire life. He's a basketball junkie. Meadowdale, 5-5 record so far this season, 2-1 in Wesco League play. A lot of returnees to a very good team. Now, they lost a very important component to that team that's been playing there in the stable the last few years. Gia Powell graduated last June and is having a great season at Brown University, getting playing time over there on the East Coast as a freshman. So it's great to see Gia Powell doing such great work over there for Brown. Their 5-5 record over there at Meadowdale is a little deceptive. Those 5 losses are to 5 very good teams. They lost to Lake Stevens. They lost to Linden, who was the 2A champions last year. They lost to Emerald Ridge. They lost to Archbishop Murphy. And they lost to the 3A British Columbian champions, Brookwoods Secondary School. So they've faced some tough squads over there at Meadowdale. Don't let that 5-5 record deceive you. They are going to be someone to contend with here for the rest of this season, and most likely into the postseason. All right, quickly on the boys' side, Mountlake Terrace boys, first year for Coach Johnny Phillips, taking over the helm there of the boys' team here at Mountlake Terrace High School. And they're struggling lately. They've got a 5-game losing streak. Their record is 5-7 so far this year. Very uncharacteristic for a Hawks boys squad. Now they've got some challenges. They have been playing without senior point guard Rayshawn Connor right now. He got injured in a non-basketball incident over Christmas break. And we'll see if he can come back. There's hope that he will, but it's possible he might be done. So that's going to be a struggle for the Mountlake Terrace Hawks as they try to figure things out without one of their 4 seniors, and now they're down to 3 if Connor can't come back. Linwood Royals boys team, 4-9 so far this season. Coach Paris is in his second season. They're starting to turn it around there at Linwood with the boys team. Last year they were 1-20 in Coach Paris' first season, and then a 1-7 start this year. But they've won 3 of their last 5 games, and they played Meadowdale tough on Monday night. Meadowdale came away with that win at Meadowdale High School, but that was a 2-point game at halftime. So Linwood, some people might think is a pushover, but I wouldn't look past them in the second half of this season. If you think you've got an easy win, if you see Linwood on your schedule, I wouldn't necessarily think that way. They're starting to turn things around and get things going there. Meadowdale High School, coached by Roger O'Neill, who has been there forever. Roger O'Neill might be the dean of all Wesco League coaches right now. He's been there for so long, and we've had some retirements of other long-standing coaches. Meadowdale graduate also. They've got a 5-game winning streak over there at Meadowdale High School. So they're looking for getting into the postseason for the first time since 2020. They're excited. The Mavs are excited about what's going on there. Now, they've got some tough games coming up. They've got Edmonds Woodway this Friday. That game will be on the road. They also have to face Shorecrest on the road. And then they have to face both those teams again, Edmonds Woodway and Shorecrest. So they've got 4 really tough matchups there in their final half of their season. Meadowdale 8-4 so far this season. But they're enthusiastic about what can be happening over there. And then finally, I leave Edmonds Woodway boys last because they are having a remarkable season. 12-0 so far, and in the RPA 3A state rankings that just came out, they're ranked number 2. They're number 2 in the state, behind one of the Metro League teams. I don't remember which one it is. But Coach Tyler Givens, in his first season there at Edmonds Woodway, and they've got some horses there on that squad. That's going to be a team to watch. Edmonds Woodway Warrior boys. So that'll be fun. And that's it. There's your mid-season recap of Wesco League Edmonds School District basketball teams. We're just about ready to get the third quarter underway here at Mountlake Terrace High School, where the Shorewood Stormrays lead the Mountlake Terrace Hawks 30-25.
And the leading scorer for the Hawks with 13 points all in the
Those point totals just being announced by Steve Willits on the public address system. Jordan Wagner was held scoreless in that second quarter, still has 13 for the Hawks. Jordan Stokes with 5. Jalea Dyson 4, Samaya Coffey 2, and McKenna Davidson with 1. As we get underway here in the second quarter, that loose ball goes out at the backcourt. Shorewood will retain possession. The Shorewood scoring is much more balanced. Riley Getman with 7 points. Vanessa Spadafora coming off the bench with 7 points. A couple of starters now, Bridget Cox and Elle Wheely, both have 6. Claire Johan with 3, and Maya Glasson with 1 to give the Shorewoods their 30 and their 5-point lead. Shorewood with the ball. Cox into Wheely. Cox in the lane. Johan tries to get it back out to Cox. That ball goes over the senior's head into the backcourt. Violation. It'll be Hawks ball. We're delayed a little bit here on the court as Jordan Stokes fixes a flat tire there, ties her shoe.
They stole it. We came from behind.
Maria.
Wagner inbound to Dyson. Both teams with the original starting lineups out on the court here to start the second half. Wagner, Stokes. Stokes picks up her dribble, gives it up to Schmidt. She'll dribble out to get a three-pointer off. It's no good. Dyson with the putback is no good. Storm Rays the other way. Johan with a spin move, gives it up. Getman with the long three. It's short. Dyson with the rebound, pushes it all the way to the hoop, and it's good. Jalea Dyson, shortest one on the court, listed at 5'2". Shorewood shot no good. Now a battle on the ground for the ball. It's tied up. Hawks will get the possession on the alternating arrow.
Wagner, come here.
Spadafora is back in for Shorewood. Spatafora, number 24. Dyson to Wagner, looking to get a screen from Schmidt. Instead gets double team, gives it up to Schmidt. Tries to get it to Stokes. Glances off at Johan, so Hawks will keep the ball. Not too sure what the shot clock is doing. Yeah. Hawks will get possession. The shot clock's down to 16. Stokes. Ball gets batted around a little. Dyson loses the dribble. Now race to the ball. Cox wins the race. Goes in with a Euro step. Can't get the shot to go. Glasser gets the rebound. Now a long three-pointer by Spatafora. It was short. She thought she was fouled. Quickly up court to Stokes, and it's good. Hawks with the quick, fast break. Now Stokes will get called for the foul.
Stokes, only got one. Fire aggression. 20.
Jordan Stokes, her second of the game. Glasser with the inbounds. Into Cox. Over to Spatafora. Johan. Cox looks at the three. Decides to give it up instead to Wheelie. Left-handed, no good. Tries to chase down her own rebound. Ends up in the hands of Stokes. Gets pounded, but keeps going. And the pass that she attempts goes over the head of Emma Schmidt. It'll be Storm Ray's ball. 5:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Storm Ray still looking for their first points here in the second half, and that might be one of the reasons why Coach Glasser wants to call a 30-second timeout. Talk it over with his squad. I mentioned during the halftime report that the Mountlake Terrace boys will be looking to pick things up here in the second half of the season despite all their challenges. They will face the Linwood Royals here at Mountlake Terrace High School this coming Friday. Game scheduled at 8 o'clock. It's the final game of a full afternoon and evening of basketball here at Mountlake Terrace High School. Boys will be the nightcap. Girls will play that night too. I'll give you the specifics on that as we go here. We're back in action. Cox over to Spatafora in the corner. Shot's no good. Glasser pulls down the rebound, one of the shortest on the court, and ends up being called for the walk. Glasser listed at 5'7". That might be generous. Hawks ball. Dyson. Davidson will stop and shoot. Gets fouled. Shot goes in. Emma Davidson will get a chance for a three-point play. Her shot in the lane puts the Hawks ahead. 31-30 with 5:02 to go. Davidson with the chance for the and one here. Her shot's up. No good. Ball off the fingertips of Stokes. It'll be Shorewood's ball. Mountlake Terrace looking to apply a little backcourt pressure now. Shorewood breaks it. Spatafora up ahead to Wheelie. Her shot's no good. Gets the rebound. Putback's no good. Hawks come away with the ball. Wagner. Wagner keeps her dribble alive. And Jordan Wagner will be called for an offensive foul. Must have pushed off. I think those of you viewing on the webcast will have a better view of that than I did.
Number 23, Riley.
From that side of the court. We're courtside here on the far side. of the court from where the Hawk TV HBN cameras are set up. Shorewood ball. Getman. And that ball goes over the midcourt line. Backcourt violation. Hawks ball. Shorewood still looking for their first points of the second half. Into the game, Lily Martyr, number 2 for the Storm Rays. Dyson. Wagner. Ball is stolen by Getman. Getman goes all the way to the hoop and scores. Riley Getman with the steal and the points. And the lead goes back to the Storm Rays. Schmidt inside to Davidson. Davidson's up and good, and we'll go to the line. McKenna Davidson's starting to make a living here in the second half in that lane, getting points and from the foul line. There's the free throw for the freshman. Shorewood, Cox stops at the free throw line, shoots, might have been fouled, no whistle. Shot was no good. Hawks come away with the ball. Dyson. Stokes. Bounce pass to Davidson. Schmidt. Schmidt will drive. Along the baseline, pass to Wagner. Jordan Wagner hits the 3, and the Hawks are up by 5. That might be their biggest lead of the night. Inside to Cox. Cox with a nice move, and it's good. Dyson. Davidson. Stokes. Back to Davidson. Shots up and good. McKenna Davidson, 7 points so far in this third quarter. That shot's up by Cox. It's no good. Hawks come away with it. Schmidt gets that pass stolen. Cox. It's stolen by Dyson. Dyson's going to race down in front of the crowd, put up the lay-in, and it's good. That puts the Hawks up by 7 with 2:43 remaining here in the third quarter. That's definitely the Hawks' biggest lead of the game. And Coach Starks wants a timeout. Doesn't necessarily want this to become a track meet here between these two teams. Wants to slow it down, talk it over a little bit. I mentioned the Mountlake Terrace Hawks boys team be playing Friday. The girls will also play Friday night. Will also face the Linwood Royals. That game is scheduled to tip off at 6:30. So the Mountlake Terrace girls at 6:30, Mountlake Terrace boys at 8. If you want to see JV and freshman teams, C teams, they will start playing starting about 3:30 here at the Mountlake Terrace Gymnasium. Come out to Mountlake Terrace High School this Friday for full afternoon and full evening of basketball, capped off by the Hawks versus Royals girls, followed by the Hawks versus Royals boys. For Shorewood, Shorewood played earlier this week and suffered a tough 1-point loss to Monroe, 51-50. That was out at Monroe High School. And then this Friday, we'll have to go travel up to Archbishop Murphy and face the 11-1 Wildcats. So, tough Friday ahead for the Storm Rays. Johan with the drive loses it out of bounds. Hawks take over. Dyson.
Go at her! Make her guard you!
Dyson drives, gives it up to Davidson. Back to Dyson. Over to the Kafa, who came in, gets tripped. She gets fouled, and she'll be going to the line. Montefa, number 21, snuck into the game after that timeout. Kefa, a sophomore, but got quite a bit of playing time last year as a freshman. Her first shot in and out from the line. Kefa still looking for her first points of tonight's game. Kefa's second shot, no good. Rebounded by Martyr. Shorewood ball. Spatafora. Over to Cox. Back to Spatafora. She'll drive the lane. Stop, pop, shoot. In and out. Rebound goes to Stokes. Ball gets stripped. Back to Shorewood. Cox in the lane. Shot is up and good. Dyson. Inside to Stokes. Back to Dyson. Wagner with the long three. It's short. Rebound goes to Cox. Quickly to Getman. She'll pull up for the long three. It's no good. And Wagner with the rebound for Terrace. Wagner gets double teamed, loses the ball. Cox gets it. Lay-in's good, and she'll go to the line. That foul goes against Wagner. That's her second. No one's really in any foul trouble at this point. Claire Johan has 3 fouls. Bridget Cox, senior, free throws up and good. Bridget Cox now with 13 points to lead the Storm Rays in scoring. Wagner in the lane. Ball gets knocked around. Wagner jumps on it, but gets tied up by Cox. Oh, we ended up with a foul. It was not a tie-up. That foul went against Bridget Cox. Coach Glasser's a little surprised by that also. As we're now less than a minute to go in this third quarter. It's Wagner inbounds right in front of our perch here at Hawk TV. And that ball goes through the court. And it'll be Shorewood ball. After being down by 7, the Storm Rays have a chance to tie up this game on this possession. And that foul gets called against Stokes as Wheatley was trying to deal the ball off to somebody. Samaya Coffey's into the game, number 2 for the Hawks. Getman will inbounds for the Storm Rays along the baseline. Out to Cox. Cox will drive, stop at in the lane. Her shot's no good. Loose ball. Wheeling puts up a left-hander. It's no good. Coffey with the rebound. Hawks ball. Plenty of time. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Davidson. And then a collision after a loose ball. And we have a whistle. And that ball goes against Jordan Stokes. And she's quickly now up to 4 fouls. So Coach Starks is going to get in a replacement for her. Maya Glassman will be at the line for the Storm Rays. Shot is up. Rims off. And for the Hawks, Claire Lovelace comes in to replace the foul-ridden Jordan Stokes. Second shot for Glasser. It's up and good. 30 seconds remaining in the third. Davidson. Kafa. Davidson. Over to Coffee. Her shot's no good. Rebound gets knocked around and then goes out of bounds. Referees say it was last off of Jalea Dyson. Shorewood has 17 seconds to do something with it. Johan. Out to Glasser. Glances up at the clock. Sees it's under 10 seconds. Ball ends up in the corner. Cox drives the baseline. It's no good. Putback's no good. Davidson puts up a long half quarter. It's short, and that's how the third quarter ends. With the Mountlake Terrace Hawks holding the lead, 41-40 over the Shorewood Storm Rays. Another sports action this week involving Mountlake Terrace teams. The Mountlake Terrace boys wrestling team will be here at Mountlake Terrace High School as they host the Meadowdale Mavericks in a dual match. First home match of the year. I know we're in January, but boys wrestling has been road warriors so far, but they finally get a chance to wrestle here at Terrace. That starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, Thursday the 9th. Mountlake Terrace girls wrestling will also be in action tomorrow night as they head over to Shorewood High School, as Shorewood High School girls wrestling will host 5 other teams for a little mini tournament. Girls wrestling action over there at Shorewood High School starts tomorrow night, Thursday the 9th at 6 o'clock. Right now, the Shorewood Storm Rays girls basketball team's trying to pick up a win. They trail the Mountlake Terrace Hawks by 1. Fourth quarter's underway. Johan with the drive, dishes it out to Cox, and her three is good. Bridget Cox. Shorewood takes the lead. Kafa. Davidson, left-handed, it's good. Davidson now up in double figures with 10 points. And game is tied at 43. Inside to Wheelie. Gets the easy bucket. Dyson's pass a little too hot to handle. And there's a double dribble call. Shorewood turnover. Hawks will keep possession. 7:13 to go in this one. This one could go down to the wire. Glad you're here with us on HTV Hawk TV for this one tonight. Davidson. Kafa. Gets the ball stolen by Getman. Getman looks to drive, puts up the lay-in. Shot's no good. Glasser with the rebound, and it's good. Storm Rays pull out by 4. Dyson, Davidson, Coffee will put up the 3. Rims off. Rebounds still loose. Johan hands it off to Cox. Cox bounces pass. Ball goes out of bounds. It was last touch by the Hawks. Hawks starters coming back into the game. 12 Wagner, 10 Schmidt, and 20 Stokes. Shorewood ball.
Corner Wagner!
Cox. Tough shot. Bounces, no good. Davidson, another rebound.
Go by her.
Dyson.
Go downhill.
Dyson will drive. Dish out to Stokes. Her shot's short. Johan chases down the rebound. Up quickly to Getman. Getman cross court to Glasser. Johan Getman, long three, and it's good. Riley Getman, that's her spot. There, the left of the arch. She sunk three-pointers tonight. Steal by Cox. Getman, instead of shooting, gives it up this time. Glasser can't get it to go. Put back by Cox is no good. Now a battle for the ball. Ends up in the hands of Cox. Cox puts up the shot, and it's good. Bridget Cox taking over here in the second half. And quickly, the Stormers are up by 9. 52-43. Baseline, Schmidt puts up a tough shot and gets called for traveling, and she knew it. She shook her head yes. And Coach Starks wants to talk to his team as they have been outscored here at the start of the fourth quarter. Shorewood on a 12-2 run to take a big 9-point lead. I mentioned that I ran into Edmonds Woodway girls coach Quinn Manning last night. That was at the Edmonds Woodway Shorecrest Scots boys basketball game, and Coach Starks was at that game also last night. Coach Starks was a student at Edmonds Woodway High School and assistant coach of the boys basketball team there for Woodway before he came over here to Terrace 6 years ago. So he caught a little bit of the boys action there at that battle of the unbeatens last night. Now Edmonds Woodway boys and Shorecrest Scots boys. Edmonds Woodway boys came away with the victory last night to remain undefeated so far this year.
Now, take it away.
We got girls basketball at hand here though. Cox with the drive, shot's up, no good, but she'll go to the line for two. Foul goes against Jordan Wagner. That's her third. Bridget Cox already with 18 points in the game. First shot, soft touch, goes in. Second shot is good for the senior. Mountlake Terrace ball, Dyson, Davidson, nice pass to Stokes, and it's good. Jordan Stokes with the bucket there, double team in the backcourt. Hawks get the steal as Davidson battles for the ball. Now it's loose, back into the hands of Cox. She'll drive and scores. Bridget Cox lighting it up here in the second half. Hawks ball, Davidson gets bumped. No foul, no whistle. Dyson, back to Davidson. Turns, passes to Stokes, puts up the easy two. Hawks trying to stay close. Getman with the drive to the hole, and it's good. .11 lead for Shorewood as we approach the midpoint of the fourth quarter here. Dyson, Davidson, Dyson, she'll put up a three. Rims off, rebound goes to Wheelie. Getman in her spot, but instead passes to Cox, who scores and is fouled. Bridget Cox. Bridget Cox with, I'm counting up 16 points here in the second half for the senior. That free throw is good. Increases the Shorewood lead to 14. Dyson. Schmidt.
Wagner.
Schmidt picks up the dribble. Davidson back to Wagner. She'll put up the three. It's no good. Stokes tries to save it from going out of bounds. She can't. It'll be Shorewood ball. Hawks down by 14 will press full court. As they'll need to make things happen quickly. Glasser. Cox. Cox feeling it. Drives. Shoots. No good. That looked like Wheelie with the putback. It was no good. Hawks ball. Wagner. Davidson. Top of the key. Back to Wagner. She'll eye up a long three. In and out. Battle for the rebound. Shorewood comes away with it. We're under 3 minutes to go. Glasser. Cox. Johan. She'll drive. Underneath the hoop. Gives it up to Wheelie. Her shot gets blocked. Goes out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock for the Stormrays.
Outside, Emma. Up over, McKenna.
Cox picks a spot to shoot from and shoots and scores. Bridget Cox. I'm gonna need a computer to add up her second half scoring here. Bridget Cox is lighting it up for the Stormrays. Wagner. Davidson, top of the lane. Dyson. Dyson stops. Tries to get it to Stokes. Stokes will drive. Nice inside pass to Davidson. It's good. Davidson gets into double figure scoring. Getman gets the ball stolen by Davidson. Davidson will drive the length of the court, put it up, and it's good. Kenna Davidson, the freshman, having a good game. Getman puts up a left-hander, and it's good. Riley Getman, I don't think I've seen that shot from her yet tonight. One-handed, left-handed shot. Goes in. Dyson. Davidson. Schmidt. Inside the Stokes, double team, but gets the shot up anyway, and it's good. We're down to minute 25 to go in this one. Glasser. Glasser gets called for steps. Hawks down by 12 with 1:17 to go. Dyson. Cross court to Schmidt. That pass is knocked away. Shorewood comes away with it. Johan. Glasser into the corner. Back out on top. Shorewood's content with just running the clock here as we're less than a minute to go now. Cox. Glasser. Johan. 6 on the shot clock. Getman, she'll shoot from there. Yes, she does. Off the front rim. Rebound goes to Wheelie, and her putback is good. 30 seconds to go in this one. Davidson. Dyson with the three. It's no good. Getman with the rebound. Shot clock is off as we're under 20 seconds to go. Cox. And we reach 10 seconds to go. Shorewood's just content to run the clock out. Getman. And the game will end with the ball in Getman's hands. And Shorewood with a victory, 67-53, as they erased a 1-point deficit and end up winning by 14 tonight here at Mountlake Terrace High School. Shorewood Scots, the 67-53 winner tonight. We'll get some individual scoring totals here quickly to you. Mountlake Terrace Hawks were led by the 16 points of Jordan Wagner. McKenna Davidson, 13 of which came in the second half. Big second half performance for Davidson. Jordan Stokes had 13 in the game. Jalea Dyson with 8. And Samaya Coffey with 2. Just five Hawks getting on the scoreboard tonight. And for the Shorewood Stormrays, oh my goodness, Bridget Cox, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 points is what I got her for. 21 in the second half. Of course, these are unofficial totals. The Petrowski 3000 computer here is not always the most reliable, but that's what we're going to go with. 27 points for Bridget Cox. Riley Getman with 16 for Shorewood. Elle Wheely, 10. Vanessa Spadafora off the bench with 7. And Claire Johan with 3. 30, 40, 50, 60, 7. Yep, that's it. And that's it. Those are the official totals there. Bridget Cox, 27 points to lead the Shorewood Stormrays to victory tonight. That'll do it for tonight. Next action will be here at Mountlake Terrace High School as the girls and boys both take on the girls and boys from Linwood this Friday. And watch, that's a possible webcast for Hawk TV HBN, so check the website, check the Hawk TV HBN website, Facebook page for possible webcast of that game. Students here at Mountlake Terrace High School, if you're interested in getting involved in production of these and other things that Hawk TV HBN do, talk to faculty advisor Angelo Camo. And then we'll see you next time here on HBN, Hawk TV HBN. Good night.
See you in the final score tonight.